Hi guys, welcome to Thoughts on Film. For today's video, I am doing a quick review of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This is spoiler free, so no worries if you have not seen the film. I just wanted to remind you guys to like and subscribe to the channel. For today's video, I'm joined by my friend Kramer. Before I get into my thoughts on Doctor Strange, I just wanted to kind of go over my thoughts on the MCU or Marvel movies as a whole right now. I am one of the people that goes to all of them because I love comics and I love superheroes. However, I have gotten kind of tired of feeling like I'm seeing the same movie over and over again. I feel like Marvel for a while was just kind of copy and pasting, but just changing up the characters. That is something that I've kind of felt with quite a few of their films. However, I'm very pleased to say that Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness does not do that. It had surprising moments, especially for a Marvel film. It was darker than a lot of them, and it had a lot of character moments that I wasn't expecting. For me, that was huge. I was really excited to see them just kind of go for it and take some more risks, and I think that's the big thing. I feel like a lot of their films, they don't take any risks, but Doctor Strange 2, for me, really did take some risks, and they definitely paid off. So what I liked about the film, Sam Raimi is just a great director. If you didn't know, he directed the original Spider-Man movie trilogy, but he's also very popular for his Evil Dead movies, which I've not seen, but to me it seems like this one borrows from his kind of horror days of directing, which was cool to see. And it's not like over the top horror. If you're a horror fan, you won't think this is a horror film. If you don't like horror, you might think it's a little creepy, but I don't think it's enough to kind of turn people away. Personally, I enjoy horror, so I liked those elements, but it wasn't very scary to me. Definitely liked Sam Raimi's direction. He does a lot of cool stylistic things. There's a lot of very quick zoom-ins to people's faces, which is something that he does a lot. There's a lot of just kind of quirky things that he does that really showed in this film, and so that was something I was happy to see. It felt like a distinct style from Sam Raimi. I really enjoyed the characters. My standout for this film was Wanda, played by Elizabeth Olsen. Thought she did a fantastic job. Really was excited to see where her story would go. And one thing I would recommend, if you haven't seen WandaVision, I would highly recommend you watch that before this movie. It will just help you kind of understand where she's coming from and her motivations better. As somebody who didn't love the ending of WandaVision, I will say this movie really helped me appreciate it more. So watching those back to back, I think would be a really enjoyable experience. Back to Doctor Strange, I think Benedict Cumberbatch does a great job as usual. I think in the Spider-Man No Way Home, he felt kind of off to me. Didn't really feel like regular Doctor Strange, but in this, he feels like he did before, and it's fun to see kind of his interactions with some of the characters. The action's great. I really enjoyed kind of the fantastical elements, and there's one specific extended scene that is going to be very exciting for Marvel fans as far as the movies, but also Marvel Comics fans. And I really enjoyed that scene. I think my only complaints for the movie would be pacing. A few times it felt a little bit off. Not the whole movie, just maybe midway through. And then my other issue, there's a lot of exposition dumping. What I mean by that is, specifically in this movie, there's a lot of like, here's a magical thing, here's all the rules that are tied to this magical thing, or here's a magical place. So there's a lot of explaining stuff we've never seen before, which I could see how it could be confusing. For me, I was on board, I understood it, but it was kind of a lot of that. Those are my only complaints. Overall, great film. Definitely a surprising movie at times, and one that was able to take risks, and I think those paid off. So guys, that is my quick review. My rating for this would be an 8.5 out of 10. Really excited to see it again. So let me know what you guys thought. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you want to see more film reviews as well as video essays and just film discussion in general, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Thanks again, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.